Welcome to BE101x Behavioral Economics in Action on edX. My name is Dilip Soman. I am a professor of behavioral science and economics at the University of Toronto's Rotman School of Management, and I'll be your lead instructor for BE101x. You'll also hear from several of my colleagues here at the university at a research center called BEAR, as well as from our extended network. BE101x is going to be organized into 6 units, with each unit occupying a week. The content of this class is divided into 3 major modules. In the first module, spanning week 1 and week 2, we'll understand the basic principles of behavioral economics. What is rationality? Conversely, what is irrationality? What are the basic ideas in terms of human behavior? How do human beings make decisions? How do we think about time, about money? And we'll also look at some more contemporary theories like impulsivity and their effects on human welfare. In the second module, which is weeks 3 and 4, we'll study the methods of the behavioral scientist. We'll look at experiments. We'll walk through the behavioral lab. We'll get a sense of how to design experiments and how to analyze the data coming out of them. We'll also look at different statistical techniques like regression that can be used to understand and decompose human preferences. And then finally, in the third module, which would be weeks 5 and 6, we will look at applications of behavioral economics to policy, to business, and to welfare. We look at choice architecture and nudging and behavior change techniques. And we'll also get into depth in terms of trying to understand how to go about doing a choice architecture or nudging intervention in the real world. Every week in each unit, we're going to have content in this course that will take different forms. There'll be a number of videos where we'll get into lectures and try and understand concepts, as well as a number of HTML text files. At the end of every lesson or a couple of lessons, you'll also be exposed to practice quizzes, short quizzes, with the idea of giving you some sort of a sense of what your final exam might look like in this course. And you'll also see a number of summaries of the key points of every week and every unit in the content for each week. Discussion boards are perhaps the most important part of this course. One of the best features of a course like this is the ability for you and for me to interact with and learn from and understand the perspective of learners from all over the world. And the best forum for doing this is a discussion board. So I would encourage all of you to regularly contribute to the discussion boards, spend time, ask questions, give examples, give illustrations, debate, discuss, and express your points of view, because to me, that is the best benefit of a massive open online course like this one. Every week, you'll also get a chance to debate with your classmates and with some experts. Every week, we have a topic for a debate, and you'll see each week a video with 4 or 5 experts that will give you perspectives on both sides of the debate. You'll also see a link to a voting station where you can go, express your opinions, and then give some more details or some more perspective on the discussion boards. That would be another amazing opportunity for you to interact with different learners from all over the world. This year at BE101x, we have 2 new exciting features that you'll see every week. The first is a feature called the Research Corner. In the Research Corner, you'll get to meet researchers and learn about some of the latest and most interesting research that's been published and about which they'll be talking on that Research Corner. You'll also see a section called Behavioral Economics in Government and Policy, where you'll hear from the new behavioral units that have been set up all over the world by governments and by government organizations to try and best harness the principles of behavioral economics. I've spent the last 20 years of my life studying behavioral science and studying human behavior, but I've also tried to focus my efforts on asking the important question of, so what? What can organizations do? What can governments do? What can policymakers do to better harness the science of human behavior to improve the lives of people all over the world. And hopefully, you'll be able to take away some of those ideas and develop a mindset of using behavioral science to better deliver welfare, business, and policy solutions to citizens all over the world. Once again, welcome to BE101x, and I hope you enjoy and learn while you spend the next 6 weeks with us.